Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast. Today we are discussing a very interesting and important question. Is traditional public schooling preferable to homeschooling? We have two guests with us to share their views. Mr. David Miller is an experienced teacher who supports traditional schooling, and Miss Emily Chen is a parent and a strong advocate for homeschooling. Our debate will include opening statements, rebuttals, a discussion period, and then closing statements from our guests. Let's begin this important conversation.
Good morning, Sarah and Ms. Chen. Thank you for having me. I believe that traditional public schools offer very important benefits for a child's overall development. These schools are not just places for academic learning. They are communities where children grow in many ways. First, let's talk about social skills. In school, children learn to work together with their classmates on projects. They make friends, and they learn how to understand and respect people from different backgrounds and with different ideas. These social experiences are very important for becoming a well-adjusted person in society. Secondly, schools provide qualified teachers and excellent resources. Teachers in public schools are trained professionals. They have studied how to teach different subjects effectively to various age groups. Schools also have libraries filled with books, science labs for experiments, and sports equipment for physical education. These are resources that many homes simply cannot offer to the same extent. Thirdly, the structure and routine of a school day are very beneficial. Going to school every day, following a schedule, and meeting deadlines helps children learn discipline and responsibility. This regular routine prepares them for the demands of future jobs and adult life. It teaches them time management and how to be organized. In conclusion, while I understand there are other educational choices, I believe that for most children, traditional schooling provides a strong and balanced foundation. It helps them learn essential knowledge, develop social skills, and grow into well-rounded individuals ready to contribute to society.
Good morning, Sarah and Mr. Miller. It's a pleasure to be here. I believe homeschooling offers a wonderful and highly effective way to educate children, focusing on their unique needs and strengths. It's an approach that puts the child at the center of their learning journey. The first major benefit of homeschooling is personalized learning. As parents, we can change teaching methods and adjust the pace to perfectly fit how our child learns best. For example, if a child is very quick in mathematics, but needs a little more time and support in reading, homeschooling can easily accommodate that. This individual attention helps children to truly understand subjects, not just memorize facts for a test. Secondly, homeschooling offers a flexible schedule. Learning doesn't have to be limited to specific school hours. This flexibility allows for more quality family time. It also opens up opportunities for real-world learning experiences. We can visit museums during quiet weekdays, explore nature parks for a science lesson, or even travel and learn about different cultures firsthand. These experiences make learning more engaging and relevant to the child. Thirdly, homeschooling provides a safe and supportive learning environment. Children learn in a familiar place where they feel secure, understood, and free from negative pressures like bullying or intense competition. This can be especially important for children who might feel anxious or overwhelmed in a large school setting. In summary, homeschooling is a fantastic option that can offer a deeply tailored, engaging, and successful education. It allows children to flourish at their own pace and in a way that respects their individuality. Thank you, Mr. Miller, for your points. I understand your views on the benefits of traditional schools. You mentioned social skills, and I agree they are very important for children. However, it's a common misunderstanding that homeschooled children lack social interaction. In reality, many homeschooled children are very social. They often participate in community groups, join sports teams, take art or music classes, and are part of homeschool co-ops. These co-ops are groups where families meet regularly for lessons, field trips, and social activities. So they interact with a wide range of people, both children and adults, in many different settings. You also spoke about qualified teachers and resources. That's a fair point. But parents who choose to homeschool are deeply dedicated to their children's education. Many use excellent and comprehensive online programs, make extensive use of public libraries, and find wonderful community resources. Additionally, if a parent feels they are not an expert in a particular subject, they can hire tutors or join specialized classes. The key strength of homeschooling, as I see it, is its adaptability. It allows us to truly focus on the individual child's needs, learning style, and pace. This individual attention can sometimes be challenging to achieve consistently in a large classroom with many students.
Thank you, Ms. Chen. I appreciate your perspective on personalized learning and flexibility. It's true that good teachers in schools also strive to provide individual attention and support to each student. We use different teaching methods and try to understand each child's learning style. However, one concern I have is that while parents are dedicated, they might not be experts in all subject areas, especially as children get older and subjects become more complex, like advanced science or foreign languages. Schools ensure that a full and balanced curriculum is taught by teachers who are specialists in their fields. You also mentioned the benefits of flexible schedules. While flexibility can be appealing, the structure of a school day teaches children vital life skills. This includes time management, meeting deadlines, and the discipline of a consistent routine. These are skills that are extremely important for success in higher education and in the workplace. Furthermore, schools offer a unique environment where children are naturally exposed to a wide range of viewpoints and diverse people every day. This daily interaction with peers from different cultural, social, and economic backgrounds helps prepare them for the realities of a diverse society in a way that can be harder to replicate consistently through planned activities and homeschooling.
Thank you both, Mr. Miller and Ms. Chen, for your opening statements and rebuttals. You've given us a lot to think about. Now, let's explore some of these important points a little further. I have a few questions for each of you, and then you will also have a chance to ask each other questions directly. Let's begin this discussion. Mr. Miller, some worry that in large classrooms, students don't get enough individual attention. How do traditional schools address this?
That's a valid concern. Schools use various methods like small group work and teaching assistants. Teachers also practice differentiation, adjusting methods for diverse learners. Many schools have support staff for specific needs. The aim is to support every student. While challenging, we strive for an environment where each student can learn effectively and feel seen. For example, teachers might create different tasks for students based on their understanding, or provide extra help to those who need it. We also use technology to offer personalized learning paths for some subjects.
Ms. Chen, a concern about homeschooling is whether parents can effectively teach all subjects, especially at higher levels like advanced science or maths. What are your thoughts?
Parents are resourceful. We don't need to be experts in everything ourselves. We use excellent online courses, join homeschool co-ops where parents share teaching duties, or hire tutors for specialized subjects. Many communities also offer classes for homeschooled students in subjects like lab science or foreign languages. Importantly, we teach children how to learn independently, a crucial skill for any complex subject and for life. This focus on research and problem solving empowers them to tackle advanced topics effectively.
Ms. Chen, you mentioned social activities, but how do you ensure homeschool children are regularly exposed to ideas and people who are very different from their own family, which is common in a public school?
That's an important consideration. Homeschooling families actively seek diverse experiences. We join diverse community groups, volunteer, attend cultural events, and connect with people globally through online platforms. Travel, when possible, also broadens horizons. We also make it a point to discuss different cultures, perspectives, and societal issues at home. Using books, documentaries, and current events helps children develop critical thinking about the world around them and understand different viewpoints. Mr. Miller, traditional schools often have a set curriculum. How do schools ensure that children who learn differently or have unique talents are not left behind by this one-size-fits-all approach.
That's a key challenge. We move away from one-size-fits-all through differentiated instruction. Teachers adapt methods and materials. For students with learning difficulties, there are special education programs and support staff. For gifted students, we offer advanced programs or enrichment. Extracurriculars like art clubs, science fairs, or sports also nurture unique talents. The goal is to provide pathways for every child to succeed and develop their potential, even within a structured system.
Thank you both for these detailed answers. It's clear that both traditional schools and homeschooling environments are putting thought into addressing these complex issues. The approaches are different, but the shared goal seems to be a well-rounded and effective education for children. We've heard about personalization, socialization, curriculum, and teacher expertise from both perspectives. This gives our audience a much clearer picture of the considerations involved.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Ms. Chen, for this thoughtful discussion. To summarize my position, I believe traditional public schools play a vital role in our society and in the development of our children. They are essential for social development, providing children with daily opportunities to interact, collaborate, and build relationships with peers from truly diverse backgrounds. This consistent exposure to different people and ideas is fundamental for creating tolerant and understanding citizens. Furthermore, traditional schools offer an education delivered by qualified professionals, teachers who are trained in pedagogy and their specific subject areas. Students have access to a wide range of learning resources and facilities, like science labs, libraries, art studios, and sports fields, which support a comprehensive education. The structured environment of a school, with its routines and expectations, is also incredibly important. It prepares students for the discipline and demands of higher education and the future workforce. It teaches them responsibility, time management, and how to work within a community. Public schooling aims to provide an equal opportunity for all children, regardless of their family's income or background, to receive a high-quality, comprehensive education. It is a proven system that benefits not just the individual child, but society as a whole by creating informed, skilled, and engaged citizens. While other options exist, I firmly believe that for the vast majority of children, traditional schooling remains the most reliable and well-rounded path to a successful future.
Thank you, Sarah and Mr. Miller. This has been a very good exchange of ideas. In closing, I want to reiterate that homeschooling offers a deeply personalized and effective educational journey, carefully tailored to each child's unique learning style, pace, and individual interests. This customization is its greatest strength, allowing children to explore subjects deeply and develop a genuine love for learning. Homeschooling provides a flexible learning schedule. This flexibility means education isn't confined to a desk or classroom. It enriches a child's learning with real-world experiences, such as visits to museums, nature exploration, community involvement, and travel, making learning more relevant and engaging. This schedule also allows for stronger family bonds and more quality time together. Crucially, homeschooling offers a safe, supportive, and nurturing learning environment where children can thrive without the social pressures or anxieties that some children might experience in larger school settings. They can learn with confidence and curiosity. Homeschooling is a valid, legal, and increasingly successful educational choice made by millions of families for a variety of reasons. It empowers families to take direct responsibility for their children's education, fostering independence, critical thinking, and a lifelong passion for knowledge. Ultimately, the best educational path is the one that best meets the needs of the individual child, and for many, homeschooling is that path.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miller and Ms. Chen, for such a thoughtful and informative debate today. You've both presented compelling arguments for your preferred educational approaches. And thank you to our audience for watching and engaging with this important topic. It's clear that both traditional schooling and homeschooling have their own unique benefits and challenges. We encourage our viewers to reflect on what has been discussed and consider what might be best for their own families and communities. Thank you for joining us. That concludes our broadcast for today.